What's up, everyone? How's it going?
Busy. How about you?
Busy. Keeps busy. Everyone's busy.
It's been busy. It's
Been
been very
busy.
busy.
Busy bees.
Yeah. And you're busy too.
Busy. Yeah, I'm still doing baby stuff. We got the baby. I've been again, we're on a day on, day off schedule. It worked best with our first child, so we're doing it again where I watch the baby throughout the night. So she wakes me up. I take care of her. My wife's sleeping downstairs. So she gets a full rest. And then the following night we swap. She did get a little sick this week because I was sick like a few weeks ago. So I watched the baby 2 nights in a row just so she can get some more rest. But kind of been multitasking. I have my bassinet set up over here. I can put the baby in. So then I'm maybe live streaming. I did a few live streams on TikTok. I kind of was chatting with my buddy Dan Buchanan. He's on there almost every night, and he was like, "You should try to get back into it." And I was like, "Let me see if I could situate it." And I was able to finally stream from my computer to TikTok, so not having to use my phone. So this way I can use OBS. So I'm playing video games and I have all my, layout like a normal live stream would be. So I did a few live streams on there. I may look into you are able to set it up somehow. I've seen people where I can live stream on YouTube and TikTok and have like a vertical version for TikTok and a regular for
Hmm,
YouTube. So kind of
nice.
multitasking. So I might try that. We'll see. We'll see on that. Um, but it's still getting into the flow of stuff of sometimes the day is just spent where we get up, Gwen's up. We're like, okay, let's situate her, and we'll like run one or two errands, and then we have to be back home by like one to get Gwen ready for a nap. And then I'll sit in the bed with her, and we'll watch some cartoons. She'll go down for a nap, and we'll have like 3 hours to maybe do something. But usually, whoever watched the baby wants to take a nap, so then just one person's doing something. Then Gwen gets up. Then it's like making dinner, situating with her, put Gwen down, and then we're both tired and the day's gone already and we didn't accomplish nothing. So like we're gonna see if Steph's mom can watch Gwen for a couple days so
Hmm.
we can start working on our kitchen because Steph has to build our kitchen cabinets from scratch still. So we don't really have a kitchen, so to be. There's carcasses, what they're called, basically, of shells of where the cabinets would go.
Hmm.
So it's close. We want to try to get that done because I'm off work till January. So now's the time to kind of like, can we get some stuff done? But I've been doing stuff in the game room. Um, situate in some bookcases that we had already. We're not trying to build anything new, so I'm just kind of moving stuff around. I'm going to be painting. I was showing the guys. I could pan the camera a little bit over here. You can see some bookcases, thin ones over here. I'm going to paint them black, and they're going to go against the back wall. I'm hung some art on the wall. Got some of the art pieces up. Um,
Nice.
shout out to Tom Ryan. I got a few of his pieces out on here. I said, and I was telling Steph, I said, I'm missing some of my Tom Ryan exclusives. I bought Back to the Future prints from him, and I need to find. He has one that I'll need for December based off of A Christmas Story, and it says the shitter's full, and it has the picture of Uncle Eddie like out there. It's like a silhouette or something, so it was a classic one. So got to find that to hang it up. But yeah, it's just been getting ready. Basically, too, getting the game room ready. We're gonna be doing 24-hour live stream the end of the month, Black Friday. I will be streaming on my Russ YouTube channel 24 hours straight. Starts at 10 a.m. We're going to go until Saturday, 10 a.m. And not to say I'm going to be playing video games for 24 hours straight, but I'm going to have a bunch of guests coming over and I'm going to try maybe put a schedule down. So, if you want to tune in at a certain time, Dave's over, maybe Dave's playing Zelda at, 2 o'clock till 3:30 or something. And then Aldo's hopping on Streets of Rage from 4 to 5. This way people are like, oh, here's the schedule, I'll be sure to pop in this time because I want to see this game.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna try to situate that to see who's was it confirmed that are coming over to hang out. But trying to get the room situated for that, make sure I have enough chairs and camera situation. And usually we do two cameras, so I'll have the regular camera on whoever's playing video games, and then a big wide shot of the room. So people are hanging out back there doing some stuff. We'll see how that goes. So for that, we'll probably be doing some modding. I'm waiting for some stuff to come in for the Play Choice. Ernie was over my house and we ordered a bunch of stuff off of AliExpress.
Yeah.
Like a soldering machine, wire, soldering, flux. What else we order on there? Multimeter, a bunch of electronics.
Did you order the capacitor to go with the flux?
It's in the background. I can see it.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's right back there.
And hey, by the way, we're recording this on November 5th.
That's right. November 5th, 1955. That was when you fell off the toilet and hit your head on the sink and realized it is. I got all my Back to the Future stuff over to the side here. You could kind of see the shoes. I got the hoverboard, hoverboard sneakers right here, and then we got.
Are those bull mags?
Those are the bull mags, and then these are the actual ones with where is it? It's got a button that lights up. I was excited to get these. Where the heck is the button on this thing? Oh, here it is.
Speaking of bull mags.
Nice.
Yeah, he did a variation of like these all like are similar to the bull mag. So he did the hoverboard ones and then he did Ghostbuster ones as well.
Cool.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, it has the same light there.
Same design.
So hey, if you want to save 10% on your Bull Airs order, warp 10 at checkout.
We gotta get Keith some.
Right. It's the shipping. Woo.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, going up to Canada. Some people are like overseas and they want to get some of the stuff, and it almost costs as much as the shoe to like ship it over to them.
Yeah, these things are super cool looking shoes.
So I wore them in my special. Yeah, you could.
So if you're like running, if you're running at night, I guess.
Pretty neat.
And actually, this the sole glows in the dark on this one.
That's cool.
Yeah, the bottom, yeah.
So that's cool. And it's got a little compartment for your, you know,
where you can put it in a quarter.
Your little baggies. You put whatever you want in. You put of quarters.
Quarters, yeah, quarters.
So you can call your mom from the payphone because it's 1988.
I'll buy a set, but I'm gonna have to get them shipped to one of you guys' houses.
Yes,
and then I'll have to just come
get it
there, meet you at a convention.
Yeah.
We'll make it work that way.
Sweet. I've been getting organized too with again, I'm gonna have to restock on some stickers and stuff. I've been selling a lot of the custom overlays. So if you guys don't know, on my controllers, I do custom overlays like this. So this was a Nintendo Power design, so I just recreated this. But I have ones that are, like Castlevania, Mega Man, Zelda, like all that stuff, and I sell on Etsy. And I've been getting steady sales weekly, and I usually throw in some extra stickers and stuff on like Russ Lee or whatever. But I'm out of a lot of Warp Pipe stuff, Russ Lee stuff.
Oh, so. I got plenty of Warp Pipe stickers for you.
Okay, so I was like, I need to restock on that.
Yep.
And we did send out our packages, but I told Dave, I'm like, with having a pin included, a Warp Pipe pin, it can't go in a flat envelope, so I had to go in a padded envelope, and then it cost me $7 per package to ship out, whereas it would have cost $1 if it was just stickers.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, for future pins, you can grab at a convention from us. Right. Those will be a freebie or whatever. Pins at a convention. Stickers, that's the easier giveaway, like pack, whatever, sending out shipping wise.
Nice.
So you live.
I did see Bryce was showing his off.
Yes.
Dude. I'll say that membership card looks sweet.
I got him in back. I should have grabbed one, but we got the lamination right. I made sure to make it so you could fit it in your wallet if you want to put it in your wallet. And I print it on. I have like my label maker, so I put their name on it and then the date that they had joined to be a channel member.
Nice.
And so they got that. So because I had printed a slightly bigger version, and I'm like, I don't know if people are going to want to carry these in their wallet or it's just going to go on the shelf or what they want to do with it. So I did shrink it down some, so it's about the size of a credit card in this way if you want to put it in your wallet. And it just has the Warpipe rental logo that looks like
Yeah.
Blockbuster Video
It looks
Nice.
great.
That's awesome.
It really look good. I can't wait to see it in person.
in person.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I took up
David?
about 10 minutes chatting on that. What do you guys been doing?
David, what do you got?
It's been busy. I mean, we had first off we had Halloween, right? So we had Halloween, so uh out around the block. We were out a good hour and a half with Kylie, just me, Becky, and Kylie walked around. James and my brother and my sister-in-law could not make it this year for some reasons. And my mom was over and she handed out candy while we were doing the trick or treating, and then we came back, had some cake, had some candy. It was a good time. Other than that, I spent most of the day on Saturday preparing for Sunday, where was a vendor at a toy show. Well, I guess toy and comic show. It's mostly a comic show. So I actually did really well because I was one of the very few vendors that was selling toys. So I did sell a bunch of video games. I was selling them at 20% off. I just came into like a lot of toys. I'm sorry, of video games, and so we were selling a bunch of those. And yeah, it was a good time. My mom came and she sat with me the whole time, and it was really cool to have her along and kind of see what I've been up to lately with the whole toy thing, and meeting a lot of people, uh, hanging out. I mean, it was a good time. So that's what I've been up to. And something else happened on Saturday. I was gonna go down to New Jersey. I was
Mhm.
invited by Craig from Not Another Retro Channel.
Okay.
Him and the guys premiered Retro Freaks 2, their movie. What's going on here? Jesus.
What's going on?
So anyway, I'm gonna keep talking while I fix this. But yeah, they were showing Retro Freaks 2 at um
Like a movie
at
theater?
Kevin. It was at Kevin Smith's film fest.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so they were doing that, so that was pretty exciting for them. And but I couldn't go because I had to prepare for the toy show. And then other than that, Monday was actually my dad's birthday. So we spent the day kind of going out to his old store, his old grocery store, and we got
Mhm.
lunch there, hung out with Pino, who now owns the store. Uh and then we went to go visit him, and then Tuesday Kylie had day off. So it
Oh, okay.
was
Oh, voting, right. Yep.
there, yeah, for voting. Yes. Let's for voting day. I hope you guys went out and took part in voting day.
Voting day.
At voting
I
day.
You get the
absolutely did
sticker, it
not.
says I voted.
What's that, Keith?
He
I
did not, he said.
absolutely did not.
No, yes. So, and then that leads today. So it's just been a busy, I think, just a busy week for everyone. And and then on top of that, I had to get my video done for Sunday, which I don't know if anyone has watched it yet, but I spent a little bit more extra time on it and added some clips and added some information, and I kind of did a little bit of a different format. I mean, it's a similar format, but um, there's just added things that I was trying out, and it's doing pretty well as of now. So now I got to get on this coming weeks. We're officially on the road to Arkansas on the YouTube channel. So lots of stuff coming up.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you, Keith? What's going on with you?
Not much on my end. Busy at work. Had a video come out. One of those retro game treasure unboxing. Got a couple of games that are interesting, and yeah, that's really about it. It's been quiet here on the
Mhm.
collecting front. I think I'm gonna
Hmm.
move towards starting the Super Nintendo saga, where I'm gonna go for the Super
Oh.
Nintendo games because I've only got 72 left
Hmm.
on the NES.
Yeah.
Yep.
Might as well
So
start
I
the
think it's
get ahead of the
getting
curve.
time to start at least looking at it and looking at some games that I'm excited to pick up and some of the games I already have. So that'll be next week, this coming Sunday. I think we'll talk about that. But other than that, pretty quiet, and
Yeah.
it looks like we landed perfectly for timing.
I was going to show quickly. I did run and
Yeah,
get.
go ahead.
Here's the war
Oh,
pipe
sweet. Oh, that
rental
looks so
card,
good.
and then so this
Yeah, it's
is
very cool.
Mike's, who I need to send out to him. But I liked how it's it's just generic, so I just stick it
Yeah,
on
right.
top, so
Yeah.
it makes it
Yeah.
personalized there. Um, and yeah, I don't
You
know
got
if
the
you'll be able
QR
to.
code on there.
Yeah, I don't know if you scan it, if it's going to take it to the page because it is quite small. But I mean, it fits in your car, in your whatever wallet and this and that. So they're pretty neat. Or just
Nice.
put it on the shelf.
That looks sweet. But hey, Keith, speaking of complete collections, our friend Paul Weber just completed his complete N64 collection. So
Nice. That's cool.
he he has a video on his channel. It's a really good video. He got his last game, which was Sculptor's Cut, and it's a really good story of completing the set. So I
That's
highly
awesome.
recommend go look up Game Soar Paul Weber on YouTube and go watch that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to go check that
You
out.
ready to get
You guys go
into
check
it?
it out too.
Check
You
it
go
out.
check it out. Let's go.
So we're gonna jump over to our weekly warp pipe rental. If you have that membership card, swipe it. Check out the game we're gonna check out this week. Join us. Let us know what you think. Go ahead, Russ.
Let's head to the video store, grab a game for the weekend. We have the box art and description to guide us when we're choosing what game to rent. So grab your rental card because this is the Warp Pipe Rental.
What game you rent for the weekend?
All right. So we hit the rental store this weekend and we were grabbing Blaster Master from Sunsoft. Authentic Arcade Edition. Look at this artwork here. Almost similar to a black box style because I feel like, that's the graphics you see in the game there. It's like very computerish looking. You're not really sure what's happening with the box art. You see like a Target symbol on it, the font on there. You're like, okay, can't really tell what's happening with this here, but it's certainly renowned for the fantastic soundtrack being
Yeah.
Sunsoft. Sunsoft did a killer job with all their games. I mean, they did Batman, they did Journey to Silius, Fester's Quest, which
Yeah.
which
Mhm.
has some similarities to this game. If
Yeah.
you played Fester's Quest
Sure
and
does.
Blaster Master,
Yeah.
lot of similarities. So I'm curious. I forget which one got developed first, where they're kind of like borrowing off of each other. But I ended up I did stream this for a little bit to see how far I can get. So I was like, all right, let me, this is this week's War Pipe rental. Let me dive into this game here. I'll try to pull up some gameplay footage of that, but I'll hear from what you guys had to say before I get into my thoughts here.
Yeah, why don't you start us off, Keith?
I had this game as a kid, and I think this game is awesome. If I had one thing about the only thing about this game that I don't like is that there's no like password or save or anything to it,
Yeah. Okay.
right? Like you got to play it all the way through, and you have to backtrack. And you got to go hunting for the next area. But it's such a cool idea. It's got so many different gameplay elements to it. Like we were talking
Mm-hmm.
about, Russ, the music is awesome in
Yeah.
almost every single level. Music is awesome. It does have that like Fester's questy style of top
Yeah.
down levels where you're moseying around, and leveling your guns up can be a bit of a pain because you get hit and then you lose powers, right? I like
Mm-hmm.
that the tank has its own health. I like you have your own health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than having to backtrack, and it is, kind of a pain. If I could save or if I had a password, something like that,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game would probably
Yeah.
be perfect in my opinion. Like the controls are awesome. I love this game. I just wish I could save.
It's almost like a Metroidvania, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
You
got
get
cool boss fights too.
right. You get levels like new things that your tank can do. You can hover. You can like there's water equipment for your tank. Like it's just so cool. Yeah,
You get out of the car, you go top down, you go side scrolling, like it's got a lot like I mean you could literally tell the elements of Fester's Quest in this
even Gremlins
in that
too, right?
Gremlins, yeah, Gremlins too, yeah.
Because that's again another Sunsoft game. You can see it in that too. It's just such a cool
when you get down to the
fun game, right?
levels here.
It's almost like Sunsoft has a rinse and repeat.
Right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? It's a good formula.
Exactly. It's a good formula, but sometimes it's executed a little differently for some games.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Fester's Quest, I don't remember being, you know, as fluent as this one.
Yeah, like when I streamed it, you know, I played Fester's Quest growing up and didn't really get anywhere, but using a Nintendo Power and a walkthrough, we ended up beating it completely. And I was like, I bet you if I had some time and used this Nintendo Power and guide, it would become an easy game to pop in and beat. So with Blaster Master, definitely, like Keith said, not having to save. There's no map. So it's like, where the heck do I go? Like the levels are so far apart. You're like just traversing so far, and you're like, oh Jesus. I am playing it on my NES Classic, so I could use save states.
Oh, that's nice.
Come back to it. So obviously, that's a convenience now.
That makes it a totally different game, right? Because then you can. The exploring is fun, right? It's not. Oh man, I have to leave the system on, right?
Right. And I started.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, so we're watching gameplay footage. I started doing these streams, just Nintendo and chill. So I made this nice image in my room of like a CRT TV. You could see both my arcades in the background and a few like trinkets around. And there's no talking, no camera. I'm just playing the game. And I streamed for, a couple hours. And I've been doing this and people have been coming in. I'm still talking to people in the live chat, like typing. But it's just something like, hey, maybe you just want to have this on in the background, and it's less effort for me of like, you know what, I want to stream. Maybe I have the baby, and I don't have to worry about like being presentable on camera and this and that. So it was kind of fun just to do this and ask people like, hey, what game you want me to play? And someone mentioned Blaster Master. So I was like, all right, let me get into it. And I did it again. I was like, let me pick up because I have that save state. Let me pick up and see where I can go. And I beat the first boss, the second boss. I can't find the third area that I need to go to.
Right?
Yeah.
I think you have to backtrack quite a lot to get to that third one.
Yeah.
It's right. Because when I was goofing around playing it, that's where I made it to as well. Like that second boss. And then I was like, okay, I don't have what you have.
You need the hover ability to get a little bit further. And so you get that after the third boss. I'm like, I don't have it.
Yeah. So I shut it off and I was like, one day I want to just sit down and play all the way through it and just dedicate the day to doing it and trying to make it all the way through because this is one I haven't beat. So,
right.
I think it's Nintendo Power 3, I think, has information on this one. I think it helps a little bit, but look up a walkthrough.
Just look up
a
walkthrough,
least, right?
Or there's a great YouTube series called You Can Beat Video Games.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they have a walkthrough on this. I was super happy when I heard they were remastering this for the Switch. And that came out and has saves, a map system. Like it's just all the modern conveniences. So I really enjoyed playing the remaster of it. I believe it came out I think, on the 3DS as well. So if you want to play it handheld on there.
Was that just a port or was that I thought that was a new game?
It's like it's not really a port. It's like a reimagining. I would describe it as. Okay. Like it has these same levels. You know, you start and you hop that whatever, and you're all going through it. But it has a map system and some added stuff to it. Then they came out with two more games after that to make it a trilogy. I beat the second one. The third one I got stuck in and just gave up and haven't gone back to it since. So I was kind of a little bit let down on the third.
Well, there's Blaster Master 2 that's on the Genesis, I think, right?
That is correct.
There's two Game Boy game It's Blaster Master Junior, I think. And then there's a Game Boy Color game that's also a Blaster Master game, but I don't think they're quite as not as fine tuned as this one kind of is.
And I think even PlayStation. I think there's one on PlayStation.
Yeah, there is one on PlayStation. You're right. Yeah.
So it had some love, the series.
Yeah.
And again, when you mentioned it, I'm sure a bunch of you guys have played this one, at least know it for the soundtrack or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I did a little bit of research, and Blaster Master actually came out before Fester's Quest.
Okay.
Yeah. So Blaster Master was released in November of 1988, and Fester's Quest was released later in 1989.
Nice.
So that's interesting because I don't know what happened there. What happened in the translation? Why did Fester's Quest kind of fumble?
I think it's because Fester's Quest is all that top down look. Other than when you're in the maze rooms, right? But it's all kind of that.
Well, yeah. And
when you're in the
bosses
buildings,
are similar, but that's still top down. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But when you're in the buildings, you're in that maze
very
style,
narrow,
Dungeons and Dragons style. But then everything else is that top down. This one mixes it up so
like
much.
This. So it's all like this. But you get the driving areas where it's
separate it all out, break it up.
Right. But the boss battles are one for one. Like this is exactly black screen,
almost
big
carbon
giant
copy,
boss
right?
battle. Yeah.
And didn't you say, and Gremlins is like that too as well.
Yeah, I think it's
Gremlins.
I can't remember if it's a full black screen. I think you have stuff in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got this top down adventuring around, I think.
Yeah.
To it more than. But yeah, it's the tank controls are so good that it just makes the rest of it fun because it doesn't matter because I'm going to drive the tank around next. So
right. Yeah, I think this game was just really good as growing up too because it was so different from all of the other games back in the late 80s, right? We didn't really have games that had let's go in a car, let's now be a top down, now let's be a side scroller platformer, and so I think that's what was I think that's what kind of makes this game really good to come back to and have the nostalgia for because it was so set apart from other games around the same time.
Yeah, absolutely, right? It's just really, really cool. I think it's I don't know if it'd be a great rental because again, it's one that
if it had a password system, absolutely, because then you could just come back next weekend, put in your password, pick up where you left off. So it fumbles a little bit at that because it's going to have to be you're either going to have to leave your NES on for the weekend, right?
Right.
For Friday into Saturday. Right. Maybe you could beat it by Saturday or so. It's one of those.
Do you your gameplay here, Russ? Do you have the intro to it where you look for your frog and then because that's I think that intro is when you press start.
This opening where you're ready to shoot right out.
Is so cool, right?
I mean, it gets you hyped for the game,
and then the music kicks in, and you're like,
the
okay, let's explore.
Set up.
And then they just drop you in.
Yeah, and you're like, all right, let's go.
So that right there, this little area, and it drops you in.
Mm-hmm.
How Contra is that?
I think you start.
You know how in Contra they drop you into the jungle?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, with the trees, and then they drop you in from the helicopter.
Yeah.
It's where is that car coming from? Where's it being dropped in from?
Because it shoots out the cave, and then
and then falls in.
That looked a little weird to me. I think you just start out on a road, don't you?
That's what. With the opening scene, right? Yeah, because when you shoot out,
it just dropped you in. No,
you shoot out here. You're in the cave, right? You shoot out, and then you're falling from the sky. Just out of nowhere, out of nothing. It just there's no like door that you're coming out of the cave.
Right. It just drops in.
Oh, I didn't show you. I had the
Hold
footage
on.
off. Here
That's
there, but
okay.
Yeah.
It's almost like Donkey Kong Country, where you see where you're getting dropped in from because you're
Right.
getting
Right. It just falls.
you're coming out of the cave.
That's weird because, like, yeah, I'm just looking at gameplay footage.
Unless
Separate
mine's
gameplay footage
different.
from what you have here.
Yeah.
Check it for
Really?
sure. Look it up. Pull it up.
Is
Yeah.
it? So
So
maybe
so
my
on-
ROM's different.
Oh,
It very well
Is
could be.
is the
'Cause I was like, that doesn't
emulation
look-
different?
Like,
All
that
right, here
doesn't
we
look
go.
like what
New-
I
New
saw.
gameplay. Nintendo Complete YouTube channel.
All right, let's see what.
All right,
So
you
it's
got
got
your
that,
frog.
yeah.
The
we got
frog.
your
There's radioactive material in his backyard, and then magically a
Right.
tank in a hole.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Okay,
I'm going
so
to
here
put
we
this
go.
suit on.
Yeah.
Because this is what
And
I
he's
remember is
checked
this
out.
right here.
Oh, it dropped you to the
Oh.
left right there.
That's what
Well,
I
no, it's a
remember
completely
playing.
different level.
No, I'm
'Cause
just I think further in. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, there's a wall all the way over there.
And there's trees in the background.
Where am I? Wait. I
They do
think
side by side comparison.
because there was. I'm trying to think and remember when I streamed it on my NES Classic. I have Blaster Master, and then they have a Blaster Master remastered.
Oh,
Say that 10 times fast. Which I think I popped
Master
in
Remastered.
and I played for maybe a minute or two, and I bet you
So, that's
anything
probably, yeah.
that's what that one was. Where I was
so
like,
you think it's two different games?
I was like, I don't know what the difference is with this, so I ended up just swapping back to regular Blaster Master.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious if I have two of the start
That's
screens.
very cool, right?
That's interesting though. Like it literally was two different levels though, because you Keith, you got dropped in at a wall.
Yeah, that's
and
the
Yeah. Look, so wait, can you guys see the footage? Yeah. So
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
So I bring it up. So look, Blaster Master.
Yeah.
Because I bring up the screen, Blaster Master and Blaster Master Remastered. So then I started the regular one, and
Interesting.
I was like, you know what? Let me play that one. So there you boost out, and there's where they drop.
that's where you
Oh,
start.
wow.
That's
So-
cool. There's a different.
So
So-
someone made a different version of this game. And I was trying to see if maybe this one has a map, if it's remastered or something. So I don't know what
Interesting.
quite the differences are with Blaster Master Remastered on the NES, but I guess people love the game so much that they did a little ROM hack for it too. So
That's cool.
But that
good
wasn't
eye.
a cartridge. That wasn't a cartridge though.
I mean, you could put it on a cartridge, absolutely.
No. But I mean, somebody made it. It wasn't licensed through Nintendo.
Right. Yeah. Why would they release the same
Wow.
game with
Well, they
That's
make
cool.
remasters. Who knows?
not an NES?
Something.
No, I
Yeah,
understand that, but I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
is it?
Didn't do
Did I
that.
miss something as a kid?
No.
No.
Did we?
Sadly,
did we
there
have
was only
any?
the one on the NES.
Did we have any comments or anything on this?
No.
No. Okay. Well, so what did you guys
What are
all
we rating
think?
this then?
I'd give it probably a 4, just because of the maps and the saving.
Yeah,
Can't be a straight 5. So
I would give it like
I'd go 4.5.
You go 4. Oh, really? Okay.
4.75.
Wow.
If I could save, if I could just save, I'm fine with adventuring around fair. If I could just save.
See, I would say that it would go down to, for me, it would be like a 3.5, but then the music boosts it to a 4. So I would say I would give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, for the originality as well. For it,
Right.
for a game from 1988, taking elements of all different types of gameplay.
Sweet.
Great
All
one.
right. So if you haven't played it already, check out Blaster Master. And if you beat it, check out Blaster Master Remastered.
Ooh.
What are we renting next week?
Next week we're gonna get into some Super Nintendo. We're gonna check out Earthworm Jim on the SNES. I was surprised when looking back that we didn't play this one yet. So this is a good platformer, and we'll get into that. And yeah, it'd be fun to revisit this one. I have not played this one in a very long time, so I'm looking forward to it.
Sweet. So hit that rental store up and grab your copy of Earthworm Jim on Super Nintendo, though. Check out that version there. And that's the Warp Pipe rental.
And now, I don't think you guys are going to do well.
0 for 0. Let's
time for Name That Quote.
Hey, I bet you can't name that quote.
Okay, I kept it very... The theme this week, guys, all you're getting from me is 1987.
This is
What a year.
This is payback because Jay won Pop Quiz Hot Shot last week, or what?
I did not think about that, but maybe. I think so. There's one quote that if you know the movie, you should get it. But other than that, it's gonna be a toughie this week. So let's just jump into it. You ready? Number 1. Again, 1987. Hey, look at this. It's Woody Woodpecker and Buzz Buzzard. This is the real stuff. They make cartoons out of these things. Name that quote.
Woody Woodpecker.
I'll repeat it. Hey, look at this. It's Woody Woodpecker and Buzz Buzzard. This is the real stuff. They make cartoons out of these things.
I don't even know who Buzz Buzzard is. Is that a made-up character? For licensing purposes, they couldn't say something else. But they could mention Woody Woodpecker.
As a matter of fact, when I saw this movie as a kid, I always thought maybe he was supposed to say Bugs Bunny.
Right.
Nothing?
Let's play it.
Hey, look at this. It's Woody Woodpecker and Buzz Buzzard. Hey, this is the real stuff. They make cartoons out of these things.
Trying to place that actor on what it could be.
Good luck.
I feel like I'm gonna shake my head after I hear it.
Do a shot in the dark. Do you want to throw any guesses out?
You want to play it again? Just for the voice?
Look at this. It's Woody Woodpecker and Buzz Buzzard. Hey, this is the real stuff. They make cartoons out of these things.
Sounds like they're at a truck stop or something like that. Is it Over the Top?
It is not Over the Top.
Good guess.
It's a good guess. You can hear the truck in the back. Yeah.
I got nothing because I feel like I should know what it is, but I got nothing.
Okay. So the scene in the movie, I always remember this scene, and I always now appreciate this scene because he finds, it reminds me a lot about us guys. He finds animation cells in the trash and then resells them to like make money and like buy his mom a house. It's crazy. He's like the original picker. This is Richie Valens' brother Bob in La Bamba.
Let's say he has like an accent. Ricky.
That's from this movie.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's him.
I haven't seen that in a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Deep
1987. Cut. He's a trash man and he finds it in the trash.
Yeah.
He's out picking.
Yeah.
Have you guys have you seen it? Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry guys. 0 for 1. Number 2, 1987. I know what you're doing. I know about the car, the grades, and the promises, and I want you to lay off. Todd Howard has a future at this school, but it's not in the ring. Name that quote.
Nothing. Nope.
Nothing. Hear it.
Nothing rings a bell in that quote.
Nothing rings a bell.
I know what you're doing. I know about the car, the grades, and the promises. And I want you to lay off. Todd Howard has a future at this school, but it's not in the ring.
It's some teenage movie, right? I guess sounds like
Not
I guess they're at
a clue. Harry and the Hendersons.
You
Harry
guys
and
don't
Henderson.
know the. You're close. You don't know the name that she gives?
That's not ringing a bell. No.
No. Okay.
Nope.
Nothing, guys.
So I don't even remember you guys' names.
Oh, wrong one. There we go. Don't got
That is Professor Brooks. I don't. It's okay that you don't know the name. Teen Wolf 2.
Never would have guessed. I don't even know if I've seen Teen Wolf 2. I'm like, Michael J. Fox isn't in it, right? He didn't come into the sequel.
Jason Bateman.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't think I've
Sorry,
seen it.
guys. Okay. 0 for 2. I told you I went hard this week. All right. Here's the last one. 1987. You got to take it. Do you hear me? You got to take it. Go in there and try. I know you can win, but even if you don't, so what? So you lose. As long as you lose like a winner, it doesn't matter because you did it with dignity. I'm telling you, if you don't go in there, you're going to be sorry. You're going to regret it for your whole life. You know what I mean?
Play that. Let's hear it.
You gotta take it. Do you hear me? You gotta take it. Go in there and try. I know you can win. But even if you don't, so what? So you lose. As long as you lose like a winner, it doesn't matter. Because you did it with dignity. I'm telling you, if you don't go in there, you're gonna be sorry. You're gonna regret it your whole life. You know what I mean?
Trying to place the actor on that with the accent. It almost sounds like Stallone, but it doesn't. Like a little bit. No, I got
I
nothing.
think Russ guessed this already.
Today?
Yeah. Wait,
Over the Top?
this is over the top, right?
This is Over the Top.
What are the chances?
It's not the first time you've done that either.
Gosh.
But the last time you did it, you didn't even get the quote because you guessed you said something about, oh no, you watched the movie and then you said Caddyshack. Oh, you just watched Caddyshack.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
couldn't get the Caddyshack quote.
This one, I
That
was
is
like, I know exactly what that is.
That is Lincoln Hawk in Over the Top. He's talking with his son.
Mhm.
That's so funny. Good,
We
give
got
your
one,
little self
Russ.
a
We got
vote
one.
time. Good job,
I
guys.
already got the half.
You know, it's tough though because you could think like, oh, is it Rocky giving a pep talk or something?
Right.
So it could have thrown you for a loop. So I just that Russ is like, I'm trying to place the actor. I can't recognize his accent.
I was like,
it
it's
sounds
Arnold
like Stallone.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, right. Is that Schwarzenegger? So good job, guys. You got 1 out of 3. I'm glad that you got the Over the Top. This is the second Over the Top quote we've done.
There we go.
We haven't done it in a while,
did
but it was the
it.
first. But yeah, I'm trying to find some new movies because I don't know. I'm trying to do a deep dive for you guys.
Sounds good.
I'll keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling.
So, guess we're gonna get a little bit rad and a little bit bogus now, right? So each week we pick different topics, ideas, things, and one is rad and it stays. The other one's bogus and blinks out of existence forever. So we're gonna do right now. Go ahead, Russ.
Bogus.
So I'll go first because mine has a little tie-in to what we just witnessed.
All right.
I'm doing movies. Let's talk about Stallone, guys. We're going Rocky versus Rambo. And you're talking all Rambo, you're talking all Rocky.
I feel like later Rambo, you're like, no loss there.
Okay. Well, you also
know my
do away
answer.
with the video games.
Yeah. How many
Oh,
was
the
there?
toys,
Wasn't there
though.
The toys.
the toys? Or is it? Was there a later Rambo game? I'm trying to think. Was
Well,
there
there
like
was one on the Master System.
I know that one, yeah, and the
There was
NES.
one on the
Nintendo.
NES.
But I feel
I
like
don't
one
know if
came
there
out for
was one
like PS4 or Xbox One.
Was there?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Rambo.
Now, Rocky, we had a few
video
games. Rocky, we had Apollo Creed. We had Ivan Drago. We had Mr. T. We had Thunder Lips, played by Hulk Hogan.
Right? I mean, the only thing I'm gonna miss about Rambo is memories of my dad watching it
Mm-hmm.
and the toy line. Because,
Right.
like, the Rambo movies are just blow stuff up, shoot things, right?
Right.
Well, Keith, you just made
Rocky movies.
you just made a good point about something though. Are you going to miss it because it never existed?
Well, yeah, exactly. But like standing in this moment when I'm making the choice, I'm gonna be like,
Sure,
oh,
sure.
I had that. There was a ninja action
Mhm.
Yeah.
figure that's like the black and the black
I
outfit.
had him too.
and I
I
had
want to get
Rocky.
him again.
I
Yeah.
remember
Well,
playing
no, well,
with those
you
toys.
can't get him if you pick Rocky.
Gone,
It's
and he's gonna
gone.
have to be gone, which is sad because again, the first Rocky, eh,
Mm.
everything after that is awesome. And then we wouldn't have the Creed series, which I think is really cool that they like
It is good,
just
yes.
like that's such a cool way to write a story and continue a story is to do what they
Yeah,
did there. So
yeah.
I love that. I'd have to pick Rambo is gonna go away in
I
Rocky's
mean,
gonna
the other
stay.
thing too, when you think about it, if there was no Rocky, would we have Ivan Drago in Expendables? Would we
Maybe
have
not.
him in Masters of the Universe?
Maybe not.
Like, did it
I
jumpstart
mean,
his career? That I'm
maybe.
unsure of.
I
So
mean, maybe, but I feel like, I mean, he's such a smart dude. Like, I feel like he would have broke out in some other
sure.
Yeah,
way, right? Mm-hmm.
which is so cool, right? Like you say, like Apollo Creed, how they wrote the Rocky movies.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I mean, yeah, there's some stumbles for sure, but I feel
Sure.
like I'd rather keep those around than
I feel
the
there's more
Rambos.
storytelling in Rocky movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you just with the Rambos, it's just again straight action, blowing stuff up. Um, you kind of feel for him in the first one. You're like, why is this guy just getting harassed? He's just coming back from war, going to this small town. Basically, just gets harassed by the local police department. And as the Rambos progress, get to see more stuff blown up and more action.
Sure.
But
Mhm.
like Keith said, I feel like I would miss probably the toy line more than the movies. I didn't really go back and watch recently any of the Rambo movies. Maybe it was kind of one and done whenever my dad rented them or this and that. But I feel like
Yeah.
Mhm.
with the Rocky movies, you got Eye of the Tiger, you got like such
Oh,
a underdog story, and like
soundtrack. You got
just
montages.
I mean, I went
Like,
to Philadelphia and saw the statue that they have
That's
right,
yep.
and I ran up the steps. Like,
And that would You know what? You know what? Now that you say that, if there was no Rocky, Billy would not have blown out his Achilles heel.
who's Billy?
Game Chasers.
Billy.
Oh, because he blew out his heel running up the stairs?
Walking up the Rocky stairs.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
So he would not have broken his Achilles.
But we wouldn't have the Rambo knife either.
Oh, yeah, the
true.
Rambo
That's
knife.
true.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But like when
you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think this was gonna be that hard for you guys.
it's
It's
not.
not a
I would
hard one for
go
me.
I would go Rocky because I like
Okay.
when a new Creed movie comes out, I'll start at Rocky 1 and I'll watch
Oh.
all the Rockies and
Mhm.
then I'll watch the new one that comes out. So I'm all caught up again, right?
Gotcha.
Now, how
Rambo
many are there?
movie,
5 or 6?
yeah, there's a bunch.
Is
And
it
yeah, the
5
Creed
or 6
movies,
of them?
there's a bunch.
No,
The Rock,
not including the Creed movies. Just the Rocky is 6, right? Because there's
yeah,
Rocky 5 and then Rocky Balboa.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Sure. Mhm.
Rocky
But like a
Balboa is the
Rambo
one that
movie, I'll
has
just watch the Rambo movie and move on.
sure. Yeah.
We gotta
One and
get
done.
caught up on what he blew up, right? But
Right.
I feel like that's
Last
like
time on
Karate Kid,
Rambo.
right? Like I need to
Right.
watch all the
Right.
Karate Kids and then I
Mhm.
could watch the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that Rocky's totally rad.
Okay. How about you,
Yeah.
Russ?
I got to go with Rocky as well, fortunately. There's some great
Okay.
stuff attached to the Rambo, but
Yeah.
it'll have to go away. Maybe maybe they'll make a Predator knife that you can buy.
Okay.
And the Predator action fixtures are pretty cool too. So there you go.
Yeah.
There's my 80s action.
I'm Rocky 100%. Just for the montages in Rocky 4 alone.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next, Keith or me?
Go ahead, Russ.
Well, I went. So you got Rochambeau it.
All right. Go ahead, Russ.
So I did food. Probably be easier to debate on here. I went with 2 delicious treats for you to eat that you could throw into the microwave. Maybe you come home from school, you want a quick snack. You doing Hot Pockets or you doing Bagel Bites? Which one goes away forever? Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like now is this strictly like the frozen bagel bites?
Yeah, they would come, on that tray
Sure.
that you then would put in
Sure.
to get cooked on there. I will say now that
Okay.
I have an air fryer, definitely changes the game on both these items.
Right.
But
right.
back in the day, just using the microwave, you get like a meh. I mean, it's warm. It's not as crisp.
All
you
right.
know, you weren't unless you took the time, I guess, put them in the oven and heat it up. But I feel like most kids were just throwing these in the microwave.
I am going. This is an easy one. I am going Hot Pockets
Mm-hmm.
because I could just make my own bagel bites.
That's true. That's true.
I could just get those
And a
mini
full size.
bagels,
Or I say
put
you
a
go
little
full size.
sauce on it, put a little cheese, throw it in the little toaster oven or whatever, and
Mhm.
I'll be good to go. So
Okay.
there's your loophole.
Convenience of that. Yeah.
I'm not making myself
Hot pocket.
going
You're not
all out and
rolling it
making
up.
myself a right. I'm not rolling the dough. I'm not slicing it up, putting the pepperoni, the cheese, all Yeah, I'm going Hot Pockets all
Okay.
the way. You put them in the little foil cardboard.
That heats it up. And you
Yeah.
can hold it.
Yeah. Perfect. Hot Pockets.
So going forward, I'm gonna get myself a little Canadian flag that I can wave in moments like this. Because I'm gonna keep bagel bites because that doesn't affect me in the slightest. Russ, you're gonna wanna look this up.
Okay.
Look up pizza pops.
Pizza Pops?
Pillsbury pizza
Is
pops.
it like pizza on a stick?
It looks
This
like a
is
little,
I just looked it up because I was like, why wouldn't we be going pizza pops against Hot Pockets? And then I looked it up. I was like, no, this is a Canadian thing.
Those look like
Wow.
Jamaican patties.
They do. They look like little Jamaican beef patty things.
They're
Oh man, I gotta
they
go to
come in.
Costco tomorrow and get
Look at
some
all the
Jamaican patties.
different versions of them: Hawaiian, 3 cheese,
pepperoni,
deluxe,
deluxe.
pepperoni. Oh,
And
pizza
by
pops are
Pillsbury.
so good. Yeah, they're the same as a Hot Pocket, but they don't come in the little sleeve. You just throw them in the oven, cook them up, flip them over,
Wow.
cook them up. Oh,
Pizza
they're so
Pops.
good. So I'm just gonna go with Bagel Bites are rad because if I never saw Hot Pocket again
Well,
in my life, it wouldn't
I
matter because I
feel
have
I
Pizza
feel
Pops.
but this falls under I feel like Pizza Pops falls under the Hot Pockets category. That's just your version of it.
I don't know though.
We
It's
do
a
have
different
Hot
shape.
Pockets here though too.
You-
I've also got Hot Pockets. So if
Wait,
those
you
run
do
in
have
my
Hot
freezer,
Pockets?
we do. Yeah.
Oh, so you're cheating.
I am. I'm
Because you
super
have
cheating.
Hot
So
Pockets.
you could get rid
I
of
don't-
them, but you would still have Pizza Pops. Is saying.
Exactly. So
I
I'll wave
see.
my
Would
little
pizza-
Canadian flag.
However,
Unless
would Pizza
we could swap
Pops
this out.
be around? Would
If
Pizza
Hot
Pops be
Pockets-
around if Hot Pockets didn't exist?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Okay. I'm picking Hot Pockets. If we replace Hot Pockets with Pizza Pops for the maple syrup guy here, then I'm picking then Pizza Pops are the raddest thing ever. Bagel Bites can get lost. I'm keeping the Canadian Hot Pocket.
Okay.
1000%. So good. I'm gonna have one after this. That's what I'm eating
Excellent.
after this. I'm so excited.
Do you
now.
have some? Please tell me you have some
Yeah,
in your freezer.
I do. Tell us what you're picking, and I'll be back.
He's going to get one. Dude.
He's gonna go cook it up and everything.
Imagine, yeah. I haven't had a Hot Pocket in probably 10 years. I have gotten the Bagel Bites though recently, and like I said, putting them in the air fryer was fantastic. And you can get a big box of them at Costco and throw whatever 10, 20 in there. And then my daughter Gwen loves it's a little personal pizza for her there. So I think the versatility with the Bagel Bites is what I'm going for. So I would choose Bagel Bites are rad, Hot Pockets are bogus. Although I will say, oh, look at this. There we go.
Wow.
3 cheese. We've got 4 pizza snacks in here. I'm so eating this after. I'm so excited now.
Wow.
I dig it. There we go.
All right.
All right.
So my
What's
turn?
your rad and bogus?
We're jumping ahead a few years from Rambo and Rocky, the start of that. I'm going with bands. Yeah, you guys should know. So Good Charlotte
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
or Sum 41.
Oh.
Canadian band? Not Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could have done Simple Plan and Sum 41. 2 Canadian
I
pop
could
punk
have.
bands.
Maybe next
All
time.
right. Good Charlotte and Sum
Well, at least
41.
yeah. Well, Good Charlotte's a better band than Simple Plan. Let's just admit it.
Yeah,
Come at me in the comments.
agree with you there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good Charlotte just dropped a new album, so that's out. Simple Plan, Sum 41 just did their last tour.
Yeah.
But their last album that they put out was fantastic.
I don't
Good,
think
yeah.
Sum 41 has put out a album that
As
you
many-
would consider bad.
Yeah, I mean it's
I
certainly,
think they're very consistent.
and
I mean,
I'd say
Chuck
versatile too.
wasn't the greatest,
No.
but still had some good tunes on it.
Yeah.
Even Half Hour Power, their first album,
Oh.
has that straight fast pop punk stuff where because I
good.
obviously most of us heard Fat Lip and we're like, oh, who's this band? And searched them up, and then I was like, oh, they have a CD before this.
See, I knew them from the beginning from wasn't it All Killer No Filler?
That's what. Yeah. All Killer. Oh no,
Yeah.
All Killer No Filler. Is
But
that the first one or the
Half
second
Hour
album?
Power is, I think, the first one.
So Does This Look Infected was the third one?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes.
So I think
And then
I
Chuck
knew them
came after
from
that.
Half Hour of Power. What was the song that was on that one?
I can hum it there.
Hang on, I'm just gonna pull it up.
Pull it up for us. I'm gonna pull my Pizza Pops back before they get. You guys think about it.
Half Hour of Power was Makes No Difference.
Yeah,
That was the
makes
name of
no difference to me.
Right.
So good.
And so
But
is
What? Good Charlotte.
I
some pretty good
remember
tunes there.
going to Circuit City to pick up the Good Charlotte debut album and was like, oh, these guys like almost got this like 50s style vibe to it, you know, and they're kind of like pop punk. And yeah, that first album was fantastic. So many hits on that first album for sure.
Like, just
That's a hard choice. Yeah.
Click, like from undergrads that they used in the undergrads. You guys have undergrads, right? Hope so. It's the best cartoon
Undergrads?
ever. Undergrad, such. If you haven't seen
Oh
Undergrad,
yes. I've
Maybe.
heard of it. I don't think I've
it's
seen
so
it, but
good.
didn't they do the songs for it?
They did this. They do the song, the intro song to it. And it's
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
it's so good. That
The Click. Oh, I
like
see
they
it
have
there,
some
yeah.
really good.
Oh,
tunes,
yeah. I
really
know. Well, I
across
know
the
the
board.
song, The
Lifestyle of
Click.
Rich and Famous. You know, like some really good tunes.
I mean, the first two albums, fantastic. So many hits off of that. I kind of fell off a little bit on some of the later albums with Good Charlotte. I really like they put one out with I want to say John Feldman helped produce it. And they had a few cool tracks on there. But I haven't listened to a lot of the later stuff. I feel like maybe I kept up with
Yeah.
more with some 41.
I feel like
there is a
let's
few
just
good ones on the newer stuff, but
let's just say this.
Mm-hmm.
First two albums for Good Charlotte, great.
Yeah.
Right? First three albums for Sum 41, great.
True.
Okay? So you had all the songs that were in like all the movies. You know, you had In Too Deep,
Yep.
you had Still Waiting, you had Fat Lip,
Mhm.
you had the Hell song, you had Makes No Difference. I feel like you know, you definitely have some great ones for Good Charlotte, you know? But I do feel that Sum 41 was also a little bit more original than Good Charlotte was. I feel like Good Charlotte was just that. They were like the pop version of pop punk. Does that make sense? Russ left. Does that make sense to
It's
you,
like
Keith?
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they were trying to be a little darker, right? Like they were. I don't know. Sum 41 was in a lot of their
right.
music was in a lot
Ready?
of movies. So
All right, what do we got?
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Wow. Hey, didn't I give that to you?
There's my little Sub 41 blurb it I got. I'll choose Sub 41.
I'm going Sum
For the
41.
for the music videos, some of the music videos we got back in the day.
Oh yeah,
I go
dude,
Sum
the
41 as
Fat
well.
Lip video.
Right? There's so
Yeah.
many good ones.
Well, also
In
too,
Deep,
if you guys check out Steve O's the drummer, he has a YouTube channel where he kind of reacts to some stuff and then drums some of the tracks where he's like, I haven't played this in so many years because he's
Uh-oh.
currently not the drummer.
Russ is glitching out.
My glitch.
Is
We'll
he?
find on my thing.
he's not glitching for me.
Yeah, we're good. But yeah, you can look him
Oh,
up on
he's-
YouTube, and
oh,
he did
okay.
a big thing about the video that they shot to Into Deep and went into like how they filmed that, and they got like
Yeah.
divers and all this, and I was like, oh, that's great to hear. Like,
Yeah.
good stuff for sure.
Yeah.
And
Landmines is
Derek,
pretty
the
good off their
singer,
last
still.
one.
What's that?
Landmines is pretty good off their last album. That's one that I end up playing quite
Yeah,
often.
yeah, that top pretty high too when that came
Yeah.
out, when it released as a single. It's a catchy tune.
So, yeah.
I feel like Sum 41 nowadays, you guys are going to laugh at me. I feel like, okay, so Good Charlotte, I literally saw maybe a couple months ago, they were on Good Morning America. Like they made a
Okay.
comeback and they were on Good Morning
Yeah.
America. Didn't sound great. I feel like Sum 41 now is kind of like the Temu version of Green Day.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know?
I
Like
mean,
the
Green
way
Day fell off real hard.
Because they
Well, they
fell.
did.
Well, the guitarist left, right?
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but he had left. because I think now I don't even know is Cone still playing bass? I don't know who. Obviously,
Yeah.
Steve has been replaced, and
Yeah,
Derek's still
and-
obviously the front man. But I think
Right,
they got
Derek
the other
and then-
guitarist back.
Yeah,
for
he
at
came
least
back.
The last
Yeah.
album. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know those logistics of what's going on
Yeah.
with the bands, but I would
Well,
go
it
for with
sounds
Sum
like-
41.
Sounds like some 41's sticking around. Good Charlotte is saying goodbye then.
Well, what did you pick, Keith?
Some 41. For
You
the
picked
music
Sum
videos
41
alone.
as well.
It's like I got
Music
represent
videos.
my Canada blood.
Nice.
There
That's
we
a good
go.
one.
That's rad or
That is a
bogus.
good one.
Rad or bogus? Sweet. Yeah, got a little heat into those, so we ran a little bit later. That's okay.
Well, I'm just glad he didn't pick Blink 182 versus them.
I was
So
thinking
he's a
about
kid.
it, then I was
Wait
like,
till Jay's
no,
on
we
and we'll
can't
do it.
do that.
Yeah. Blink 182
Blink-182
versus
Blink 182.
versus no. You do.
Blink
No.
182
Versus
yeah, the original
Blink 182
group
with Matt Skiba.
versus That's what we're
No,
gonna do.
I wouldn't
Jay.
even do that. You know what you do?
I
You
hope you're
do
listening, Jay.
Blink 182 versus any Tom DeLonge side projects.
Boxcar Racer against Boxcar Racer.
Boxcar Racers against Angels and Airwaves.
Ooh, there you
Boxcar
go.
Racer. Even though they have
Angels
one
and
album.
Airwaves versus okay.
Let's go.
Moving on.
Let's go. We're moving on. All right, we're jumping into our main topic, but before we're going to take a quick commercial break. So we'll see you in a moment.
Eyes on cameras and sticky film.
Don't you know, baby, I get used to this. I can get used to this.
New from Polaroid.
Sure, other places sell movies, books, music, and computer stuff, but here's why our customers think Media Play is best.
Media Play has won my business over.
And that's because?
That's because of selection, price, and service.
Okay, let's say we're over at one of those other places.
They're more expensive.
They don't have
as big a selection.
There's never anybody around.
Prices for the CDs are much better here at Media Play.
You got what I want here. I'm coming here from now on.
Media play is fun.
Hey, did you guys check out the weekly warpipe.com yet? It has all our latest videos in one spot. This week's Warp Pipe rental and contact info in case you want to call into the show. That's the weekly warpipe.com. All right, let's get back to the episode.
That
All
Jesse
right.
Pinkman?
Oh, I don't know.
Was.
That was Jesse.
Maybe.
I feel like that girl was in a Sum 41 music video.
Who
She
was
totally
it?
could have been. Who wasn't in a Sum 41 music video? Classic. Con wrap up. We're talking about conventions that we've been to this year. Some very brief highlights, great moments. And I mean, there's still conventions happening through the rest
Sure.
of the year, but
Yeah.
I think are we done? Dave, you got one more maybe to go to? I know me and Keith are done.
Well, I mean, it depends on how you word it. Like, do you like, you know, you could talk about toy shows and stuff like that, or comic shows or whatever. Do you guys consider those conventions? What I consider conventions are like when they're at a convention hall.
Right,
Like
yeah, it
a
has to be
convention center.
large base, like big.
Yeah.
So
whatever.
sure, there's
not
gonna
a
be
hall show.
so there's gonna be some hall shows for sure. Even the show that I'm going to, I just booked my flight.
Mhm.
So it's happening. I'm going down to El Paso, Texas, to meet up with my buddy Mac, and we are driving to Tucson for the Tucson Toy Show. Now, that is not at a convention hall, but it is a very large show. It's 500 vendors of all toys. And
okay.
so I don't consider it, I don't know if I consider it a convention because it's also one day, and it's from like early bird is at 8 a.m. and it goes until like 3 p.m. So I feel like a convention would be more of a multi-day thing,
Yeah.
and in a convention center, like a
Gotcha.
convention hall or a convention
Yeah.
center. So I guess I would still consider this a toy show. But yeah, there could be arguments every which way about it. So
Yeah.
I do have more shows coming up, but I
Mhm.
think as far as a convention, I did go to Retrofest, and that was kind of the last one I think for the year because I don't think I'm going to. If I'm going to Tucson, I do not think I'm going to be going to Retropalooza
Gotcha.
or really Rad Weekend for that matter,
Yeah.
which is happening I think this upcoming week.
Yeah, I believe it is. So
Yeah,
and that's a really
as
cool
as
convention.
I would love to go. We were invited when we were down in Retrofest by Sam and John. Um, it's John, right? Yeah,
Joe.
her husband, Joe.
I don't know.
Joe. Why did I say John? Joe. Yeah, Joe and Sam invited us down, and unfortunately, I think it's just the timing with the Tucson show, and then there was also the idea of Retropalooza. There's just too many shows.
That's
Next
it. You got to
year,
pick and choose for sure.
we'll make a beach vacation out of it.
We are, as a matter of fact, I just talked to Cruz the other day, and we're going to be getting together soon, the whole group of us, and
Mhm.
putting our show schedule together for next year.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So we have a lot of things on planned. We're Chicago Toy Show for one. He actually wants to head out to Portland next year
Mhm.
for Portland
Oh, that's
Retro
a good one.
Gaming Convention. Yeah,
They
I know
haven't
Russ has
announced.
been there.
Yeah, I was just chatting with my buddy, the Nintendo doctor, because that show just happened 2 weekends ago, and I've gone to that 4 or 5 times. And I asked him, I said, "Hey, what are the dates? For next year?" Usually, he books a table because he vends there. He'll book a table for next year, and he was like, "They didn't give us dates for next year, and I wasn't able to book." He said, "Last year I was able to book in January." So I said, "I wonder if they're waiting on to see what dates are available because sometimes." Other things are coming through, so they can't get those exact dates because usually it's in October, the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. One year,
Yeah.
it was, I think, in the summer, but usually they go for that fall schedule there.
Hmm.
But certainly a great show.
Isn't it usually like the week before or after Retro Game Con?
It's like right lined up
Might,
with Rick's.
yeah. But I think now
Because
next year, Retro Game Con and Rick's Retro Fest are different weeks.
they will be. So this year was crazy because it was Retro Game Con, it was Retro Fest, and New York Comic Con all happening in the same weekend.
Yeah. So then you really gotta pick and choose which ones you want to go to. If it's a new convention you haven't gone to, maybe you try that. Is it in the
Yeah.
budget? How far are you traveling? Some of these
Hmm.
conventions, like I said, like when I go to Portland, I'm on the West Coast here in Connecticut, so I'm literally flying across the entire country.
Right.
It's like we've gone before with Steph, but we make it a full trip because her sister lives out in California, kind of near the San Francisco area. So we would fly out, hang out with them for a couple days, and then drive from San Francisco up to
Right.
Portland, do the show for the weekend, and then fly home. When I did it, I was just flying out. I'd get there, like Thursday night, do the show, and fly out Monday, like bing, bang,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
Hmm.
in and out. But now we're kind of like it's a big trip, and if we're going out there, we have to visit family. Be no point to fly out there and be so close to see her sister and brother
Yeah.
who lives in California. So,
Yeah.
the past few times we've gone though, so we did Portland. I think we skipped a year, and then we went out to SoCal for SoCal Retro Gaming Expo the first year that they
Hmm.
with the new owners. We were able to attend that, and I missed it last year, but I think we're going for next year. I think we're going to shoot for that
Nice.
one, so we'll see.
For SoCal.
Yeah, I think that might be on the docket.
Okay. Well, so
So
how about
what
this year
is
though? Because I think Keith, you've also been to some that we haven't gone to this year either. So you went to SoCal this year as well.
I did go to SoCal and I had a great time there. I worked my butt off helping the guys out, but that was a great trip. It was just fun to be a part of it. That would be one of the highlights of my con season this year. And
Mhm.
then I've shared it with you guys, but I haven't really super shared it with everybody. So the company I work for, Half the company was sold. I ended up staying with the company that was remaining. So I had to do some real gear shifting on what I was doing for conventions because travel was, I was like, "Eesh, I don't know what's going on here, so I'm going to hold back." So that's why I went to
Yeah.
SoCal and then saw you guys at Siege, which is the second
Right.
highlight of my con season, was getting to, hang out with you guys and Jay and everyone
hmm
at Siege. And then I was gonna go to Rick's, but then with everything happening, like, no, I'm gonna have to hold off. So
Yeah.
my con season got cut real short, real fast.
Yeah.
Um, but they were both really amazing shows, and I had a blast going to both of them. So it was good to get to hang out with everybody and see everybody. So I'm
Right.
excited for
Do you have any
what's next.
do you have any kind of like highlights or pickups or anything that like kind of stood out to you?
Um, I got Chippendale's Rescue Rangers at SoCal, and got to hang out with one of the vendor that I got it from and got to visit. I got to get Fire and Ice from Fire and Ice, and saw some really cool things at SoCal, and then stealing muscle from David would
That
be a highlight, I think.
was good. That was good. That was good content though.
Yoink.
Yoink.
And yeah, just getting to hang with you guys was a blast. Getting to hang out with RNG Gamer and my buddy Ryan, getting to take him to Siege. That I think was a big highlight for me, and getting to involve him and getting to share the
Mhm.
community down there with him was
Yeah.
super fun
Sure.
for me.
Yeah.
Like, the pickups are the pickups, but the friendships and the adventure is really what I enjoy the most about all of it. So those
Yeah.
are my highlights over any pickup whatsoever. Was actually getting to meet you, David, for the first time. Like
Right.
how that interaction occurred, and we were at the store at Toy Federation, then you walked
Toy
in, and just
Federation.
that,
Yep.
right?
Yep. I
And
had
then all that stuff,
cameras blasting in your face when I saw you.
right? So those would be my highlights. Would be the interactions with everybody. What about you guys, Russ? What's your highlights of this con season?
I was able to go out to Arizona actually to Game On Expo. John Lester runs that one, and I think it was just on its 10-year possibly on there. And I had seen him the previous year at Retro Game Con in New York, which our buddy Patrick runs. So I was there as a guest. And John's booth, he was showcasing some of the games that he's been producing out. And we were chatting a little bit, and he's like, "Hey, I'd love to, bring you out for the show." So I was very grateful. He was able to bring me out to the show. That was the first time I was ever going there. Beautiful convention center. They had awesome band. They had the Angry Video Game Nerd was there to perform with the
hmm
band, and they played outside. They had a stage built up outside, and like sun was going down, and it was a really good time to see that live music aspect there. The convention center's huge. We stayed at an Airbnb close by, so I just walked to the convention center, so that was convenient, and it was really cool. Funny enough, I still have footage that I have yet to release and edit from that convention, so I'm going to be editing that and putting it up. I think I shot enough to do a few different videos there, just because I wanted to get a lot of content out of that. But that was a good time for sure heading there.
Nice. I think for me,
David?
the one of so we could talk. First off, I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be a hot take, guys. Now, Retrofest, I did go to Retrofest. I don't know if you guys consider that a video game convention or just because it's Rick's convention. I don't. I think overall the experience at Retrofest, uh, the thing about it, truthfully, is I've made a list here. I've done one, two, three full on road trips already this year. And I'm about to do my fourth going down to Texas, right? Like really traveling for shows. If you told me this last year that this is what I would be doing this year, I'd say you're out of your mind. Like there would never be in a shadow of a doubt in my mind that I would be doing this. One of the most memorable things, and like thinking about these things in kind of retrospect, and I know I've mentioned it before, is the fact that it's not, I guess you don't call it a convention, but the Chicago Toy Show, I think it's going to really hold a place for me because it's where I started filming for YouTube, basically, like getting content and making an entire series out of it. I have all those guys to thank for it. And then we also went out to Siege, and Russ was with us. And then, we got to do the same thing with Russ. So I think it's like those experiences of being on the road with you guys and having the Airbnbs and getting to hang out. I think those are just kind of like, and going to Retrofest, I just drove down to with Spruce, and those things, those experiences, I think, just outweighed everything, and to be able to get all of that content and kind of have a shift in the way I even approach the conventions at this point. I think overall it's those memories that it was like, and then getting to meet you, Keith, and also having us to be guests at Siege and having a panel.
Right, and which Jay on there is like all
with
four
Jay,
of us are,
like
our first panel all together.
This year has just been a wild year for me personally, with everything that I have been going on with my life. With the shift in focus of where I've been, where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
It all started with the podcast, obviously, and then being able to go to Chicago, and then Siege, and then we did Retro World, and then we did Retrofest, and then now I'm gearing up for Tucson, and then I'm starting to do like the local shows and vending, and dude, it's just been a wild year. And so I'm just grateful for all the experiences, meeting the people who've been watching the podcast, who've been watching my videos. Like that stuff kind of is blowing my mind. And I'm extremely grateful for it. So if you say a big highlight is getting to meet all of the people that are listening and watching, and you guys for with us doing the podcast, and Jay especially, like being down there in Siege. It's just been a really fun con year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we've gotten some crazy pickups. I'll just say that. Like, there's been some crazy. This room has never been so cluttered with toys. And that's the other thing too, is like Rick came over and made like an updated toy room because he was here for Retro World Expo. I sold him games because I'm selling my games, and then I have, moving into toys. But anyway, long story short, it's just been a wild year, and yeah, it's been awesome. It has been like one of the greatest con years in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We did reach out to you guys to see maybe what conventions you guys enjoyed going to or checking out, or leaving your thoughts on that. So we have a few of those. We'll hear from you guys with that.
What did you say? What did you say?
Springfield, let's hear from you.
All right, over on our weekly Warpipe community page on YouTube, we got
quite a few.
David Bryan says, running my own convention in March was the highlight of the work. Meeting you all along with so many others at Siege was the highlight of conventions.
Who is this? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
David Bryan, Piano 6003.
Sweet.
Excellent.
That means a lot.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. We got my buddy Colby from Purge and Splurge Thrifting. I had a good time at Retro World Expo. Hey, it was even on my birthday. Hard to top that for a guy in his 40s. My girlfriend, who is not really a gamer, came with. she does like Wii Sports and New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and even she had a good time. I was able to knock out a few games I was looking for on the NES off my list without breaking the bank, which is huge.
That's
And
awesome.
he also
Yeah.
ended up picking up some, I think, Pepe's Pizza while he was making the trip here to Connecticut.
Oh, nice.
And Mike
Where's
says,
I'm sorry, where is he from?
Massachusetts.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
pretty sure, pretty Mass. I drove to his house a couple weeks ago. I think it's in Mass.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Mike says, I had a blast at Retro World Expo. It gets bigger and better every year. Great addition with Pixel Game Squad crew coming on. Picked up a game Dave recommended, Zelda Ancient Dungeons, and a ton of NES black box games. Only 4 away from
That's
a set
awesome.
of the black box set.
I didn't realize they had Ancient Dungeon at Retro World.
Yeah, I didn't see any repro tables designated, so maybe it was just at a booth that also had NES games.
There's usually one guy at Retro World that has an entire booth of Japanese and homebrews and stuff, but I didn't see them this time around.
So he found it somewhere. It was awesome talking to you guys and watching the panel. Keep up the amazing work. Also, I don't know why he tags Mike 7399 in that, but fair enough. And then I think we had one on Instagram as well.
Yeah, I think there was a couple on there. Yeah,
couple there. Yeah.
Ginger Beer, the Gaming Dad, says, I finally got to return to PRGE since COVID with 2 great friends that made it happen. Forgot how much they have to do and see. My friends picked up some great stuff on their first experience of PRGE and are looking forward to next year. Yeah, I did talk to my friend, the Nintendo doctor, and he said they did have later hours for vendors on, I think, Saturday, because he was vending, which he said was good because people were shopping. And I guess the downside was they also had on the arcade side, there's some people that vend on that side. They had to stay open till I think like 10 p.m. So it might have been like a 12-hour day for them. So I was like, because usually they do Friday nights the arcade. You can play the arcade, and then Saturday, Sunday is your shopping day there. But that's a good one too. Also, I don't know if they had the auction. When I've gone, the auction is a big highlight of that show because you get tons of stuff from Microsoft being right there, Nintendo being right there. There's like dev kits and like all this rare stuff that like employees got from being there that just end up in the auction. So usually that's a great time. So PRGE, fantastic for sure. I think that was it. We didn't have anything on Facebook. Let's see, I'm just searching around in here. Yeah, I think that was it for the comments on there.
Okay.
Of the conventions that you guys gone to, of the wrap ups. I will say, how do you guys choose what conventions to go to now that, Dave, you mentioned you're making your list here?
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
it's like, having a job, having family life. It's like, do you have a set limit of which ones you can go to?
Well, I mean, I will say the one thing
financial-wise?
the one thing that is extremely the most important is having a supportive family that allows you to go and do these things. And I know it's a lot because Russ, both of us have kids, and you don't want to go away too much. You want to make sure that you know you're here, and then also making all that time to do the shows and things like that. I will say next year we do already have a list going, and one show that I definitely want to hit up, which is Froggy Flips Toy Show. So that's one for sure that we'll try to get to. But I don't know, like picking the shows itself is tough because we do have to look at the calendar and kind of balance family life with work life with YouTube life, and it's a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually with the new year, I try to like at least maybe check out one new convention that I haven't gone to. So that, this year was the Game On Expo. that I got to check out. So I'm hoping, like I said, Rick's convention next year is a different date than a Retro Game Con in New York, because I know Patrick wants to bring me out to Retro Game Con next year because they're doing a Friday the 13th theme because of how wherever it falls or whatever. And I'm like, I got to come out in the Jason cosplay for sure. But I know Rick wanted me to come out this year and I couldn't because of having Madeline, the baby, was just too close with the due date. So I couldn't do either convention. So next year, hopefully, I'll be able to swing, at least going to Rick's on there. Might have to dial back some of the further ones because of having 2 kids and taking time off from work. I don't know what my work schedule's going to be like when I go back. So obviously hitting your local ones. Retro World Expo is usually a no-brainer, but you're kind of planning vacations around.
Well,
maybe
so
the
the thing about Retro World is this year Retro World fell on the same day as Hoosier Con.
Never
and
even
I got
heard of that one. Hoosier Con. Okay.
So Hoosier Con is Froggy Flip's show.
I
It's
see.
the crazy vintage toy show that is something that I need to go to next year. I can't even tell you how many messages I got, which is that's another thing that's just like blowing my mind is the amount of messages I got from either Instagrammers or YouTubers or whatever asking if I was going to Hoosier Con this year. And I was like, I'm sorry, we're guests at our local show, Retro World Expo, so we're going to be there this weekend. So Hoosier Con does happen twice a year, so we're hoping to hit that up in the spring. But then we also want to do Chicago Toy Show, and Chicago Toy Show is a definite. Retro Fest is going to be a definite. I also, while I was at Retro Fest, I ran into Austin from Siege.
Yeah.
And he would love to have us back again as well. So I would love to do that again because especially Jay is there. So it's going to be, dude, it's like, I never thought that, like I said, last year, if you told me like, this is what I would be doing at this point, it's crazy. It's nuts.
It's
I think I'm gonna try to hit up so Travis Woodman and Adam the Retro Beard have taken over what was Game Jam South. And they've renamed it Rocket City Retro Fest. That's coming here in February 7th and 8th. So I think that might be one that I'm gonna try to hit up. And then SoCal.
And where is that?
Go from there. That's in Huntsville, Alabama. So,
okay.
Yeah. So since it's Trav and Adam, I think that's one that's going to have to be on my list. So kind of looking at planning that. I'll probably book tickets Friday for that. And
when does that take place?
Go from there.
February
7th and 8th.
Oh, okay. So next year. Okay. Because I have seen something for Rocket City and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. So that'll be their first year under that name with them as the new owners. So I'll probably hit that one up and then, go to SoCal and I guess gonna have to come back to Siege and then figure it out from there.
Great.
But
nice.
Got a lot of planning to do.
Good time. Woo, so much planning.
Any voicemails?
We do have a voicemail.
What? No way.
No way. So we'll get to that. That wraps up our quick discussion about conventions. So if you guys have any ones you think we should check out, please let us know. Send us a message or leave a comment on this video here. We're always open to checking out new shows. And it could be even smaller hall shows as well that we like to hit up as well. But we're kind of just wrapping up our con season, going to conventions, letting you know about that. All right. Call into the show. We got a phone number, 949-682-9277, 949-682-WARP. To leave us voicemail, chat about whatever, give us topic suggestions or any of that, or whatever you want to say. Cool. All right. Let's see what we got to say on this voicemail.
I keep dreaming about my dream phone.
It's for you.
What's up, my weekly Warp Pipers? It's your buddy NES ADdict calling. Here you guys are talking about conventions. It's wrap-up season. Well, as most of you guys know, the only convention I ever get to go to is the Southeast Game Exchange because it's located in my backyard. and it's always a great time. And I'm so happy that it's here. Or wouldn't probably not have met many of you. It's pretty unfortunate I don't get to travel to other conventions. I'm going to be completely honest here. Yeah, I'm always so jealous when I hear of everybody else going to all these other conventions because I just don't get to do it. And it sucks because I'd like to meet some different people and see some different things. Everybody can't make it to Southeast Game Exchange, but I'm thankful to everybody that ever has because it's been super awesome meeting all of you who get to come there. But that's kind of a downer. Sorry, I don't mean to be a downer, but I do get jealous a little bit. Truth be told, I'd like to hit up some other cons. Maybe next year. We'll see. I know I've been wanting to go up and visit Russ and David in Connecticut when they have the convention up that way. So maybe next year. We'll see. Anyway, do yourself a favor and listen to Depeche Mode. Enjoy the silence. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed was to be able to go to another con besides Southeast Game Exchange. I just had to rub it in there for a minute. Sorry. All right, guys. Take care. Have a great week.
Nice. Yeah. Jay was close to coming out here for Retro World, so we'll see if he can make something next year. That'd be fun to kind of. And I feel like too, I think he would enjoy it just because even at Southeast Game Exchange when he's here, he's also doing a lot of multitasking of like taking care of his son and make sure the house is good, and so you're kind of your mind's all over. Where if he's traveling to somewhere, then that's the thing you're focused on for the weekend or whatever. Cool. Appreciate you, Jay. We're gonna do a quick creator shout out because we haven't done that ever. It was supposed to be one of the segments, and there was an awesome video that I was like, I just want to show some love to it. So good.
Hey, check this out.
Hey, check this out. So if you guys haven't checked out Woodman's Classics, he vents at a lot of a show. He's a good buddy of ours and enjoys the podcast. He put out this awesome video right here with a lost Banjo-Kazooie puppet that they found and restored. It's a 12-minute video, and essentially they use this puppet in the Banjo-Kazooie commercial, and it's on screen right there for like a second, maybe a second or two, and that's it. That's all you see it. And they found the puppet, and it's a little bit not working, but they were able to like work on the electronics. And I'll just fast forward a little bit so you can see the puppet in action. This thing is huge and looks awesome. I was like, wow, so cool video. 12 minutes to go through and check it out. I thought it was really unique. Woodman Classics on YouTube. I'm on my Rustly here, so I'll throw him another subscription.
Trav's stuff is so good. It's such a well done video. Trav is such a nice, just genuine individual.
All of his videos are incredible.
Right? He does such a good job. Just the nicest guy ever. So
yeah, so give him a follow on there. Check out his stuff. And again, he vents at a lot of these conventions. So he's the one that does.
Shout out.
Yeah, and say he did the little statue right there that David got.
Yeah.
I ended up picking up a lot of he did Nintendo Power sweatpants that I have, and then I bought the t-shirts that he did at Southeast Game Exchange. So check him out. Check out his channel. Support him. Woodman Classics on YouTube. Thanks, Travis. All right.
All right, we're gonna pick a pipe to jump down today. We have a red pipe, we have a green pipe. Either one of them is gonna take us back to one day in the 80s or the 90s. We're gonna pick which one we're gonna go down, get what's down that pipe for the day. Let's check it out.
So what's it gonna be?
Excellent.
All right, let's see what you guys have to pick from today. Ooh, down the green pipe. We've got a Goofy movie is the movie we're watching that day. SpaghettiOs is going to be our meal. Batman the Animated Series for the cartoon. High C is going to be our drink of choice that day. Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo is what we're playing. and we're gonna be munching on some Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. On the
Okay.
red pipe, we've
Solid,
got
solid.
Toy Story. The original Toy Story is our movie. Chef Boyardee is our similar to SpaghettiOs snack or dinner for the day. X-Men, the animated series, is our cartoon. Sunny D is our beverage. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, is our video game we get to play that day. And we're going to be having some Oreos. You can eat them any way you want. You want to break them apart and
Twist
lick
them
them, or
up
if you want to
or
eat them in one piece, or however you want to operate it. Those are our pipes. Those are our choices for today.
Whoa, what a lineup!
Right?
I
It'd be
feel
a
like
fun
both
day
of them
either
are
direction you go.
It
yeah,
is
it's
a
gonna be a
fun
great
day, yeah.
Saturday. And again, yeah, how it's not, it doesn't work like Rad and Bogus. This is just
Right.
we're going down the pipe. We get to enjoy that Saturday with those things, and then you go back in the pipe and you're living your life.
Yeah.
So I feel like okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, Russ. I'm gonna see how well I know you.
Okay.
I feel like you would choose Sunny D over High C.
Yeah, I feel like I'd lean that way because I even got those. Not that it's High C, but they're all kind of similar. I bought those like Kool-Aid, uh, like Kool-Aid packs that like are Capri whatever, and I was like, I'm not really loving them. Like,
So
they're
I bought
super
those
sweet.
today. They were at Target for $1.50.
I bought another one too. I don't know why. I just love the packaging on it, but I'm like, I love the packaging more than the taste.
10 little Capri Sun Kool-Aids for $1.50. I was like, Kylie, we're drinking these tonight.
There you go.
She took a drink and she's like, ooh, berry.
Yeah, it's berry flavor. But I feel like Sunny D, I wouldn't say it's healthier, but it's similar to like you think of orange juice, so maybe you have it for like breakfast or this and that. But
I mean, it's better than the purple stuff.
That's true. Got purple stuff in it. Oh, Sunny D.
So I feel like you would go Sunny D. I feel like you would lean towards Batman.
Yeah, I mean, those are both great cartoons, Batman and the X-Men animated series for sure. I probably caught more of the X-Men growing up just because of time when it went on the TV itself. I feel like maybe X-Men was more Saturday morning and Batman was more after school.
Well, I feel like Batman was a little later on after X-Men, no? Like it
right
was
later in the
released
day.
later?
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, was it
release wise
after?
Might have been
X-Men?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like early 2000s, maybe. So I think Batman was a little past my time.
I think Batman was. I remember watching Batman when I was like younger, so it would have been late,
Interesting.
maybe mid '90s.
Okay, because I remember X-Men, and then I mean that intro music. I mean, the best.
92 was Batman first episode.
Oh wow! So it was way earlier. Because X-Men wasn't X-Men like 97?
92. First episode,
it was
October
92.
31st.
Oh, so they were
Both kind of
exactly at
together.
the same time. Oh,
Same
okay.
time, baby.
Wow. Okay. I always thought Batman was a little later.
It's like Adam's Family or the Monsters, right?
Right. Same week.
Same day.
Goofy movie versus Toy Story, though. I don't even know if I've seen Goofy movie. I know.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if I've really seen it. Maybe I did, and I totally forgot.
This is the first time I'm ever going to say this, Russ, but I'm disappointed in you.
What?
I know that it's because they had just released the
good.
What
the heck is it called? Disney had like the Pop Goes Punk, Disney Goes Punk or whatever, and one of the bands on there covers the
they did Eye to Eye.
Eye to Eye, and I was like, oh, it's a catchy track, this and that, and I was like,
you've never heard that song before?
It's super familiar, yeah. So I'm sure I heard it, but I'm like, I don't think I heard it from watching.
All right, I think we're
you
gonna
don't
have
know
this
who
is the
Powerline is
episode.
You don't know who Powerline is?
I know who
the
he is, kind of,
podcast.
but not because of the movie. So I probably lean towards Toy Story.
That's your homework, Russ. Is you
Watch
have
the
to
Goofy
watch
movie.
a Goofy movie
on Disney Plus, I assume. So
it's going to be a Warpipe rental for sure.
It's so good.
Now, do we get to choose any Chips Ahoy or any Oreo version?
Yeah, sure. We'll give you that.
Okay. Chewy Chips Ahoy.
They're pretty good.
I'll go with those. But then again, you did have Oreo. Like, remember the really big Oreos that were out for a hot minute?
What, like that big?
Yeah, dude, they were
Giant
like one.
Oreos?
How do you
Dude,
twist
Google
the
it.
top off of that to eat it?
Google it. It's like it was a big Oreo in one package. You got one per package. It was one big Oreo. Please tell me you found it, Russ.
I mean, I
Ginormous
want to try to find
Oreo.
like a retro version of it. What, like 90s? What do I say? When
No,
it came
oh
out?
yeah, probably 90s, early 90s, maybe. Just look up large Oreo.
Oreo big stuff.
Yes.
Oreo, large and in charge.
That's what it is. Hold on,
Oreo big stuff.
Let's switch you here. Let's see. Remove that. And then Oreo big stuff.
Yes, man. Do it. Look at that. Is there one with the package? Yes.
Huh.
So it's one giant Oreo.
It's just one giant
Just
Oreo.
one- you could throw it in the refrigerator and it turns into
Yeah,
an ice
look
cream
at the
sandwich.
comparison. Go scroll back up. There's a comparison chart for size. There it is.
Wow. The double stuff.
Oreo double stuff.
The
and
double stuff
Oreo
was good
big
too.
stuff.
Yeah. Oreo
I
big
didn't
stuff.
realize they actually had that stuff written on the
I
cookie
just noticed that it does. It says double stuffed on the double stuff.
I'm
and it
gonna
says
have to
big
go
stuff.
buy some Oreos and check this out in real time. RIL.
And I remember the
whatever.
song it used to say during the commercial. You could even look up the commercial. Oreo big stuff. Who do you think you are?
Oh
So it was
yeah, I
like,
remember that. I remember that.
there it is. So there, you don't remember it. Oreo big stuff. Who do you think you are? All right. So anyway, I do like Chef Boyardee over SpaghettiOs,
Yeah, Chef Boyardee is pretty good.
and I
What
would
about the
take.
game though?
I mean, High C though. I would take Ecto Cooler.
Mhm.
What about the game?
Super
I
Mario
would.
World versus Zelda.
I would go more towards Super Mario World because I played way more Mario World than I did Zelda. Because again, remember, I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up.
Yeah.
My neighbor did. So
Mhm.
it was easier to pick up and play a Super Mario World game at a friend's house than it was to like start playing through Zelda.
I see. We're like time wise. Oh, we got 50
Time-wise,
minutes
right.
to kill. We
So I
can
have a
Super
lot
Mario
more
World.
experience with Super Mario World than I did with A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take X-Men over Batman.
Yeah.
But then I would probably take Chips Ahoy over the Oreos. Although Oreos with the milk, ooh, like have it just
Don't dip it in the Sunny D.
no,
Chips
you gotta have it.
Ahoy with the milk too, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Chips
but
Ahoy works with
Oreo.
milk.
But what I liked
That's
about
my
Oreo
go-to
is like
today.
you drench the Oreo so it gets nice and soft.
You
That
just
was
leave
the way
it in
to
the
go.
milk.
Oh, and then it just
Let it
dissolves in your mouth.
Just put it
But
in
I
the
don't
milk
know.
and then you just
But
drink it.
I don't know if the milk would mix with the Sunny D very well.
Probably not.
Well, this is a
super
full day, so
strong.
you're doing morning with Sunny D, and then
Yeah, but I don't want to get sick at the end of the day.
your body's gonna digest it within a couple
Well,
hours.
because remember, I'm also eating Chef Boyardee or SpaghettiOs, so that's not helping my cause either. I would say for the
Delicious.
sake of the one, you know, I
Spit
would
it
probably
out.
have to go. I would probably have to go. I would probably have to go green pipe.
Probably go green pipe.
I have more. Yeah, I would probably go green pipe. I think. Sunny D.
Rough.
I was never a Sunny D fan.
What are you thinking, Russ?
I am leaning towards green pipe. I never seen Goofy movies, so that could be fun. I feel like the SpaghettiO Chef Boyardee. I'm like, I don't prefer either over that.
Can I still put
Batman's great.
meatballs in the SpaghettiOs?
Yeah. Add my meatballs
Yeah,
to it.
sure.
Okay. Then that's a horse of a different color.
I'd say if I was going back and hanging out with a buddy, because I would go over to my friend's house, Sal, and he would play Zelda Link to the Past. So I kind of watch him, and then maybe I play a little bit, and we kind of go back and forth on that. But if it's just me hanging out by myself, I feel like I'd have more fun with maybe just Super Mario World, playing that. Where, like David said, you can just pop into that game, play 10, 15 minutes, then go watch some X-Men. Or go watch some Batman, rather, than if you're playing Super Mario. Yeah.
Right.
So, I'll just choose Green Pipe. I'll go down that one there.
You're going to have such a good time because of Goofy movies down the Green Pipe.
Keith is
I'm
not
envious
making
of
it
you
easy.
that you're going to, the first time you get to watch a Goofy movie, I'm envious of
I'll have
you.
to report back and be like, oh, yeah, that's pretty neat.
I'm taking Green Pipe for
as well.
Super Mario World and a Goofy movie and Batman. Those would be the clincher. And I mean, I'm gonna eat a pizza pop after this, and then I'm gonna pour myself a glass of milk and get some Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies and dip them and eat them while I watch show. So I'm going Green Pipe.
Solid choice. Yeah, it's a tough matchup for sure. I'm curious what our listeners are thinking.
David, Green
What's
Pipe?
that?
Yeah, we're all Green Pipe, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be Green Pipe.
Yeah.
It's a toss up, man. It's not easy, but yeah, if I could throw meatballs in the SpaghettiOs, I'm good.
You're set up then.
Okay. And then Ecto Cooler.
I see.
There you
Ecto
go.
Cooler.
Where is it? I got Ecto Cooler right here.
Yeah, like you're saying, Russ, definitely let us know in the comments what pipe you would jump down. You go back to a day and spend it that way.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Drinking David's Ecto Cooler.
And it's got, Goofy movies got Pauly Shore in it. Wheezing the juice.
Right? It's the
Or
leaning
the
tower of cheese.
Yeah. There you go. Did you guys see the meme of Pauly Shore? It's got him, 6 pictures of him, and it says, "How do I get into character?" And he just literally has a different color headband in every movie.
Yeah. That's about it. That's all he needed to do.
That's pretty much it.
Nice. Sweet. Green Pipe, Red Pipe. That's how we do. All right, it's wrapping up our episode here of the weekly Warp Pipe. Give you guys a reminder of our Warp Pipe rental this weekend if you want to jump in with us. That is Earthworm Jim on the Super Nintendo. We'll make a post and you guys can let us know your comments or call into the show. Let us know how far you got in Earthworm Jim. Maybe you like the soundtrack. Maybe you enjoyed the music in it. We'd love to hear your thoughts for sure. What do we get into next week, Dave?
I'm here.
Who's there and back? That's right.
I'm here. There I am.
You're here.
I'm here. Next week for the Game of the Week.
No, we did Game of the Week. I did that.
Nope.
Topic.
Okay, topic. Next week we're getting into an interesting topic. We're going to do a rental store roulette. And we're going to go to the rental store and we're going to pick our video game rentals based on the box art. So you go to the video store, we just see the box art, what games are we renting? So we're going to pick out some of our favorites and hey, the games may be awful, but the box art is cool. We want to rent it.
So sounds good. And if
I'm really interested to hear about everybody's choices for this.
I'll try to pull also so we have some visuals.
Yeah.
And we're talking front and back, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So picture and then what do we got for description and pictures on the back there.
Would you be convinced to rent that game?
Would you be convinced? Maybe there'll be a new series coming out. We'll see.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a special guest. Yeah.
If you guys want to check out our personal stuff, if you want to support us on the YouTubes and whatnot, give us a follow. Keith, where can we find you guys?
Retro Cart Collector on YouTube, Retro Cart Collector on Instagram. New video every Sunday morning. Jump over there and check it out. David, where do they find you?
You can find me over at YouTube as well. Dave, it's me. right there, doing videos every Sunday. And yeah, a lot of videos coming out for the Retrofest trip currently. And then, how about you, Russ?
Well. You can find me on Russly. That's my retro gaming channel. I've been live streaming a ton over there, so you could always catch me live streaming or edited videos as well. And if you want your DIY fix, my main channel is Russ Lyman. I just put out a video of me doing a Jason mask, and before that, I did the mask from Splatterhouse. I'm in the works of doing a custom NES Advantage controller that's in the theme of NES Jason, so the color scheme of that. And then I'll be moving on to, I actually have a collaboration video with the company 8-Bit Dough. They sent me out a controller that I'm going to customize, so I'm going to have to get a theme for it. So I'll probably do a poll on the channel and see what you guys want as a theme. Is it Mario? Is it Zelda? Is it Resident Evil? Because it's a Bluetooth controller, you can put it towards anything. So
Maybe it's a weekly warp pipe.
Could be a warp pipe one. So check that stuff out there. Let's do a quick shout out to our channel members for supporting us here on YouTube. We got Retroholic 16, Bryce JW, Austin Mills, Fox Driven Retro, and the Wizard J. Wizard J, I do have your warp pipe rental card. I don't know if you messaged us or not. I got to check our Instagram. I think you said we have someone's address in there because I have a few more.
There's some in the in the hidden messages.
The hidden messages, perfect.
Yes.
So
I would like to give a small shout out as well, if you don't mind, Russ.
Oh, okay, sure.
I have to give a shout out to my guy Chris over at Toy Creed. We met him at the Chicago Toy Show. He does a lot of kind of like bootlegs and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can check him out on Facebook and Instagram, Toy Creed. He just sent me over. These are his designs. He's working on a brand new thing. I am going to make a video on this. Check these out. These are called Monster Warriors. And he's got this little My Pet Monster. He's also got this animal.
Yeah.
From the Muppets. And then he also has Alf.
It looks like, He-Man. Almost.
Little He-Man figures. There's the characters. He has this whole little story thing that he's in the works of. He's creating these little figures that you can purchase. These things are awesome. So I just want to give a little shout out to him because he also just went to a store down where he lives. I think it was in Ohio. I think he said it was. And he picked me up a ton of stuff that he just shipped over to me today. So I just got to give him a shout out because he's been crushing it. So fantastic. Chris Toy Creed, appreciate you.
Excellent. Check to that. All right, guys, appreciate you hanging out with us, chatting, having a good time, and jumping down the warp pipe with us. And we'll see you on the next level.